Okay, hello everyone. This is Mar talking from Tokyo. I've been living here for 6 years, and I am the founder of an animation studio. And I'm a bit nervous because today we're not just streaming on YouTube; we're also streaming on Twitch. So technically, I should be seeing both of one. Oh my god, yeah. So I'm checking to my next monitor how it looks like in Twitch and in YouTube. It doesn't look very well. If you have any feedback, please let me know through the chat right now. It's very important so we fix these settings and so on. Today what we'll be doing is some very romantic, nice art. Okay. Where's the ghost? Oh my god. Hey, Two Frame Studios. Yeah, so comment on YouTube. Could you hear me though from the beginning? Question. I can reintroduce myself again. We're testing. Thank you for your patience. We'll get to the drawing, so don't worry about that. Well, to the drawing, to the animation. It will be a romantic, beautiful scene today. I really look forward to this one. Okay, I was pixelated, but it's working better now. Porky, thank you very much. I'm so glad to have people both in Twitch and YouTube checking. Thank you so much. Really, it was like okay, so now we handle YouTube, and if I spend, I don't know, like 1-2 hours, maybe I can figure out how to do it also on Twitch. So for the same work, we get to expand and more people can chill with us, learn and whatever. Just got here, I can see this is a test. I mean, it's a test, but we'll try to make a real one. Like we want to see if we keep having issues or not. So, same quality on YouTube. Oh my god, perfect. Thank you. I can't say that enough. Thank you so much for testing those places, both places and so on. So let's start. I'll present myself again just in case for the the ghost pictures that seem to appear and so on. I'm healthy, I'm fine, don't worry. So my name is Mar. I created the studio, the animation and comic studio, Maru Exposito, and usually every Wednesday on YouTube and now also on Twitch, we have this time where instead of just creating some things for the studio, for clients and so on, actually share it. So of course it's not super productive because I'm also talking, replying to questions and so on, but it's like, it's working together, it's the social time. Hello, audio's good, video's good now too, good. Okay, good. I sound nervous? I'm pretty nervous right now, I must admit it. I mean, it's not my first stream at all. I'm used to the YouTube ones, but yeah. Eduardo Santos asks, what do you think about the style that the mangaka 1 uses in his drawing? The mangaka 1? The mangaka from One Piece? I'm not sure I follow you. Can you tell us more about which mangaka you're referring to? Okay, so meanwhile, let's start to the work, I guess. Again, it's time to chill and so on, so I'm not very... I will still show it of a background, so people who enters and just finds us will see a bit of the quality. The background is by Bjorn Art. It's not my background, I designed it because it's, I designed like the layout, like we need the sea, we need the sunset, blah blah, but the artist from Bjorn Art, the amazing background artist. And this video is a collaboration with a certain art who makes relaxing videos on YouTube, and lots of like noise sound videos, also as relaxing sounds of like nature and so on. And this time he will add music to our loops or animation. This is the last scene of something we're creating right now when we finally have the date. I like romance. One Punch Man! Oh my god, the style is amazing. I haven't read the manga, but I've seen like some pictures and whoa, the detail, it's amazing. It's amazing. Porky Boys, do you use different monitors to check your streams correctly? So when I'm checking in front of me I have the word, like the screen where I'm painting, like the thing that you're seeing right here. And on top of that I have the webcam. So when I actually check this way, I have the other monitor with the chat, the Streamlabs, the Twitch and everything. Actually, I would need more monitors, but right now this is a very good setting, I'd say. So if I check that way, I'm actually talking to you. Okay, the creator of One Punch Man and with Mob Psycho. His style is quite unique, if I could say that. I mean, it is. Okay, so yeah, but the thing is, I'm also seeing the stream of what you're saying on the streaming window of YouTube and Twitch, and the actual like viewer window for YouTube and Twitch. But of course, my internet is working a lot, like real hard, so maybe it lags for me, but it works well for you. That's why it's nice to have the feedback. All right, so okay. So what we'll be doing, so for this animation we'll have various loops. We'll have, he's holding a mag, so we'll have some smoke. The hair and maybe like sleeve, skirt, we'll see, but for sure the hair will move with the wind. Then so she will pick blueberries from this little basket and such. That's minimum, and then as an extra, we may include shining fireflies and boats sliding. So the first thing we'll do is just to clean up these characters in like the static position, and then of course most likely in another time, like I don't think we'll have much time today, we'll actually animate like the arm moving, the hair and everything. We'll see how much time we have. I don't know what Twitch is. Twitch is a live stream platform basically. It's like YouTube, but YouTube is more focused on like videos like that are uploaded and you play anytime, and Twitch is like more focused for streaming, especially popular with gamers, but it also does have like art content and so on. And I actually watch streams from other people on Twitch, so I thought, since I know the platform and so on, let's stream in both places at the same time. So yes, hi Meows, hi Luis, hope you're doing well. Okay, I'm happy to see that at least I can see the chat all in the same place, same window, so that's very helpful. So let's add opacity. So I'll play around a bit with the opacity now, so we can start inking. So I don't have to re-ink later. Let me see how dark is this. I think it should be fine. So this is the ink color we'll use. We also use it in the other scenes, but sometimes it turned out to be too light. Again, I don't do specifically tutorials unless I said, hey guys, today is a tutorial, or today I'm correcting something. But if anyone has questions of what I'm doing, just feel free. As I said, of course, I want to get work done, but this time is mostly for you, so don't mind me. Like don't hold on, like don't hold to yourself. Okay, so I'm guessing the hair of the girl. Yeah, usually I add characters in different layers, but in this case there's so much to get. I'm so happy. I was thinking for this about this position, like, oh, I have to draw them in this perspective and together and follow the character rules, like, and so on, but in the end it turned out real well. Like super fast. I got super fast to what I wanted to achieve, like the closeness and the proportions and everything. So let me show you with this, you can see where I am. Okay, which is great. I prefer it because it notifies me without going on YouTube. Exactly. I mean, Twitch is built for live streams. People host there for a live stream. In YouTube it's more like, oh, I like this person and oh, they're live, maybe I'll step in, but it's not as much. Like, of course it depends on what you're into, but it's more general. Both are very valuable ways to connect, but yeah, since I'm streaming anyway, it was worth checking if the settings allowed me to do both things. Adding a lot of detail. I have to be careful not to over detail stuff because then I have to animate it. So Okay, we'll animate the hair. So actually, let me do the hair, his hair without the ponytail, and then we'll add the ponytail in another layer instead of like dividing it later and then redrawing the neck and whatever. This guy has a very long neck, by the way, but it comes with from the design. I'm so happy it's working smoothly. I was thinking like today maybe will not even YouTube people will see it and everything, because I couldn't try. I wanted to test it, but I couldn't test it like privately, in a private test. Does that make sense for anyone to see? I already had scheduled the stream for today on YouTube, so we took the risk and it's working. Okay, work it says I'm actually going to start streaming animation as well today soon. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. That's awesome. That's great. Also on Twitch and oh wait, you already said it? No. You will stream on YouTube or on Twitch? Skuna, hello. What are you make your own anime, Mar? Technically yes. Basically I do animation projects. Lately I did a music video, for example, and a clip for another movie. So we don't do like an anime, as you say, like one season, 12 chapter of 24 minutes. We haven't done that yet. But yeah, we do anime, and in this case it's for 3-4 music videos. We'll see how the client divides it. So we'll have like this scene, but instead of being like a scene, like a video where there's like a story with like various scenes and develops and characters talking, we'll have like these scenes divided in loops of animation, like the hair is moving with the wind, there's like a mug, has some like steam going around or something, or like the boat is moving, so it will be a loop. And then because of the 3 videos, if you put them together, they have like Easter eggs, then you can connect them and then you can think, oh, so this is a story. So it's a bit of a different project that I'm very happy about. I look forward to see all put together. Okay, so let me see the character sheet again. Oh, this is not the character sheet I wanted, but it would work. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so Porky will be on Twitch. Okay, let me know later. I mean, you know my email, Instagram and everything, so let me know. Oh wait, on Twitch, so I can just like go follow you later and I'll check. Nice. Skuna asks, could I be a voice actor? I mean, you can be a voice actor if you want to and do your job and study it and so on. If you mean for my animations, right now I'm not taking projects that require voice. That's what I said, like I'm doing like music videos, I'm doing clips that work like with music, or they already have like a voiceover planned with the client and so on. So I'm not in the need of voice actors yet. However, if you want to like have a link, if you're contacting me on YouTube, yeah, then in the description of this video there's a link to become part of the team. You can apply there, and then maybe when I need people, I will check that and we'll see. Depends. I mean, it also depends on languages and things like that, because the clients are international, so I don't know what's the language we'll need for the voices. Yeah. I'll finish early. I will write you back on Twitch. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I know about grades, but I don't think I will be able to do it today because I'm not. I'm just trying. And so on. Maybe I added too much detail here. We'll see when I actually animate. So let me make another layer for the hair of the guy. Let me see the guy. There you go. Yeah, so something like this. Again, being careful to follow the timesheet, like the character sheet, without adding much more detail, but keeping it interesting. The good thing, we can just have three scenes, and both the director, the character designer, and the key animator, so I have a lot of freedom on adding and taking out details in this case. Otherwise I would be like, just like, oh well, he needs this level of details and I guess I'm trapped. But in my case, no, I have a lot of freedom. Let me see, I think I'll go with this. The clothes, I don't think I forgot anything, so I can just go ahead and keep showing you the navigator so you see the full thing. Muzzle says, can I go to the bathroom? I don't know, can you? Huh? You have to, please go. She's running. Hello, yeah, haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, so I'm reading a chat where I have a mix of Twitch and YouTube people. That's why I'm saying out loud what people say in the chat and then I reply. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure that everyone cross-platform could be loose. If it's still confusing, I guess I'll have to see, like, every time, like on Twitch, this person is asking, on YouTube, this person is asking. So let me know your opinion if you find it confusing. I'm not used to multi-streaming yet, so patience, that's what I'm asking in this chat. Present myself again, just in case if we have new viewers and so on. I am Mar. I created an animation studio in Japan. I've been living here for around 6 years now, and I do work mostly for clients, so this is a commission, and basically on Wednesday especially I stream our process. So sometimes I'm animating, sometimes I'm coloring, sometimes I'm doing corrections or making the character sheet. So whatever I have to do that week I will share. However, since the client is the priority, in this case I have to give them priority. Sometimes you will see me not streaming that week because maybe I'm editing or I'm doing some things that I cannot share, like because it's by contract or because my computer will just like die if I'm like editing and rendering, or like let's chat while my computer is rendering for 1 hour. It's like I just can't. My computer will explode. So yeah. I know, he's getting so handsome. I'm so happy with this position. I thought I would struggle much more. Okay. Cheers wrong on YouTube. After saying this stunning sketching, Makoto Shinkai left the chat. Aww. Hey Zunis, nice to see you here. Nice to see you here. Right, so yeah, basically right now we are, for this project we are 5? Yeah, we're 5, and like the background artist, myself, and 3 in-betweeners colorists. And right now I ran out of work for the in-betweeners and colorists to do, so I have a lot of their cuts to check still. But instead of checking those today, what I'm doing is creating more content, so we'll soon have more in-betweens for them, and then we meet the deadline. I think we're fine for the deadline right now, so I'm not super concerned, but I'd rather that we're all working and not have people pause, because that's when I risk to have to put pressure on people, like, oh, actually we just have these more days, or like, we have this many stuff, we have all these cuts to do, I guess I'll have to do these ones by myself, and oh crap, and I like to sleep or be human, take care of myself. Actually, last week I was a bit burnout because of that, like that management of my own expectations of what I could do and what I would do in that week. Okay, so I have the mark here, so it's fine if that doesn't make sense, like it's the hand look from this side, whatever. I know what I'm doing. and it should look well in the end. Okay, I should use more this tool because otherwise it doesn't look as much anime style if I keep changing too much how thick the lines look. So it looks more beautiful, but it doesn't look much anime-ish. And when you animate it, it's more tricky to get it stable. So let me add a more digital touch. Ponytail. Guy. Okay. Just give me a moment to see that everything seems to work everywhere. Yeah. All good. All good. Okay. Good. So today's win for the day was already that we could make the Twitch thing fast, like without major issues. As I said, I was scared that it would like not work, and then people on YouTube would then not find like the new stream if I had to recreate one and go to the old settings. And I already promised a stream today, but then I couldn't test the private version. I was like, yeah, everything is working perfectly. So happy. Okay, now we're doing a butt. Yay. Which, by the way, we'll have to correct later the picnic blanket, and most likely it will actually hide some things. So having so much fun with this drawing. I've been wanting to do something sweet for a long time. Lately other projects were really dramatic, so and as always, if anyone has questions and so on, feel free. I don't know, in case we have someone new on Twitch, please know what the animations I have some animations already done in our YouTube channel. So for people on YouTube, I know they have seen me actually animate like my animations and the results. Otherwise, pretty sure you can find my link in my social about me or whatever areas. I filled in all the things on my YouTube channel profile and so on, my Twitch profile and so on, so you can access that easily, and you can see how it actually looks like after I animate, or interviews and other things I have around there. So feel free. Of course, it's not nice to like just keep changing platforms, so I don't want to send you back, but I really don't know how to show the animations. Maybe I've seen other artists. Meows on YouTube says you have a question. Go ahead. I've seen other artists who are on Twitch and they have like somewhere in the screen they have like something that shows like a reel as a portfolio. Maybe I could do something like that for YouTube, for our screen set, but I just don't know where to put it. Maybe then you wouldn't see the hide this area and put some reel that goes repeating with some of our animations, but then people wouldn't learn as much as how am I working. We'll see what's most valuable. Let's see how this is looking. Let's put it to 100%. So it's 100%. Yeah, I'd say the lines are looking too custom, too manga-ish and not as much anime, so we may need to ink back some areas. If it doesn't look as smooth, it will not look as smooth, but yeah, that's a little more realistic. Okay, so let's go for the girl. Try to use more of this tool this time, the curve tool. But it's nice. Oh, you don't even know how fun this is. I don't know. Romance! Yes! Love! Finally! Have to be very careful with this with these folds, because as I said, we'll be animating areas, and in her case we'll be animating the arm, so I need to be extra careful. She's wrong. Maru sketching looks stunning and looks kinda easy, but when I tried the same, I started to look like a supandi. What's that? Thank you very much, I'll take it as a compliment, and good luck. I mean, this is practice, and this is also me loving a lot what I'm doing. When I have to draw things I'm not so fond of, let's say, I don't know, super complicated robot, or I have to draw a computer, I don't put as much love and care. I do it like I have to do it, and I work hard to get the result, but in here is like I observe these positions, I nurture, like I live them, I think of the feelings of everything in a way that I naturally gravitate towards that. That's why most likely I was like, boom, direct. I was like, okay, I think maybe he'll have this position with the arm, because if he's like just like this, I remember, I don't know, like maybe you've had to lay your head in the top of the shoulder of someone next to you, and let's be honest, it hurts. So what do? You either put the your shoulder in front of them, and then you rest your head in this area, so in this like bone, like a neck, or you go behind, hug the arm, and then put it like in the same area but from the back. So it's like, it's something I've done, I observe, and I love, and I pay attention to it. So when I was doing this, it was okay. Like the first thing I thought is like, they cannot be sitting in the same distance, because then we'll have this issue, and he's actually quite more tall than her, and how to make it look natural. Okay, maybe he has to be like back. So I live it, I think of it, and I make sure this is good, this makes sense, this looks soft, this looks comfortable, because I know how a comfortable position looks. And a heart, yeah, like you will get me a lot, you will see a lot of passion from me today. Most of the comments, by the way, if you're checking from Twitch, everything's coming from YouTube right now, so of course feel free to go there, comment something if you want to. I mean, it's also fine if you like just lurking and just having me as a background and doing your own thing, feel free. Meow says he has a question, but it's not related to anime. Go ahead, if it's something I feel comfortable replying, I will, otherwise we'll just miss it and everything is fine. So don't worry, Milos, go ahead. Jezran says, you acquired all these drawing sketching skills after you go to Japan. Not at all, no. I've been drawing since I can remember, to be honest. And in Spain, I was always drawing. I shouldn't say it, but yeah, I've been always drawing. When driving, like I was in a car and someone was driving, and after class, at class, the weekends, in people's houses, I was drawing all the time, and I was not always pursuing it as a profession, like this will be my profession or something, but I've been always drawing. And even before going to Japan, I went, like my high school specialty was, for one of the years, was in art, and then before coming to Japan, after graduating from university, spent 1 year where I was studying. What's going on? Shh, kid, chill. I was 1 year studying English, Japanese, and comic, concept art, and so on. So I was like then actually having a mentor, watching tutorials, drawing, and then in Japan I did take the animation course. was studying Japanese and still drawing at class. Odd enough, I do, while I'm drawing at class, it actually makes me, like, I can keep listening, as like now that I'm drawing and talking to you and trying to be myself and entertain and so on, I sort of multitask. Not saying it's the most efficient way to get a class when you're supposed to learn and focus. But yeah, that's how I've been practicing and drawing every day or almost every day for a long time. And doing a lot of, I've done a lot of fan art, especially when I was younger, like child, teenager, and so on. I've done original stuff. I've tried many styles. If you saw my portfolio from like 5 years ago, the styles are a mess, like sometimes very realistic, sometimes very cartoonish, anime style, more like realist, like picture-ish style. It's a huge mess. Here I'm trying to understand how the skirt works and her volumes. So I hope that answers the question. Oh my god, I'm so happy it's going so well. Okay. What's this? Oh. We can add panels. I couldn't do that before. Nice. I'm just discovering Twitch, really. I've been using it as a viewer myself for a time, but it's my first time as a creator. Let me think, how do we want to express this skirt? I don't think we'll make it fly, but just in case. I'm trying to, because I love clothes and skirts and hair. These are also things that I put a lot of attention to and I enjoy it. That makes a difference in the end. It really makes a difference. In this case, for this story that we're creating, these characters, I pitched it to their client. So in the other projects I had less freedom in the script part, and this I had more, so it, of course, I ended up adding the things I love the most, because that also allows me, like, that makes sense for what he wants to do. So that's first thing, it makes sense for the client. And then I enjoy it, and the result will see that enjoyment as well. Like, you will be able to see what I like this is where we get a bit tricky. It's like a feet in a very strange position. Not strange, but it's just some feet, some hands, even if you draw them properly, they will just not look good because it's not a flattering perspective. As I said, like the hand like this, my hand like this, beautiful. My hand like this, you draw it and you see it's just like balls and sausage. Oh my god, was I? Yay! Crap. Sorry. Language. Oh, good. I can separate it easily. I was drawing in the wrong layer. That happens especially if I'm live streaming because I'm not focused. Good. Ooh. What about that line? There you go. have a lot in the chat all of a sudden in YouTube. As my Instagram follower comments on my video Tachila Turolita. Do you know what it means? I don't think it's Spanish. So no, I don't know. Uh-oh, network error on Twitch. I don't think the Twitch is working. The stream on Twitch is working. Uh-oh. Zionis. Okay, I have a few questions. I see them and I'll go to them, but right now I think the streams might be suffering, so hold a second. Let's see if I can YouTube. Is it working well on YouTube? It's giving errors as well. It's my connection, it's not. Especially Twitch or YouTube. Please try again. Let me see. Unstable. Yeah. Pretty sure it's my internet. Okay. I'll keep talking. I think it will work well again. Hopefully. Yeah, it's working back. Okay. So thank you for waiting. Let's go back to the questions. Just went by, Mark. Catch you sometimes got some work. Bye. Have fun. Good luck with your work. Zionis asks, how do you get the smaller image on the right? The smaller image on the right, like, do you mean this one? This is the navigator. Most likely from window, there you go, navigator. Or you can also use, like, the sub view is so you can add pictures and then you can easily like use them as reference and so on. And pick colors. The navigator is for people to see where you are, and you can actually move where you are. Like this frame is what your people is seeing in this big screen. And it's useful for stream so people see the big thing I'm working on. Spiritical, hello, how are you doing? I wanted to ask you, okay, so everything I'm saying now it's from YouTube. I wanted to ask you, do you enjoy better drawing on paper or drawing on computer? I love drawing on paper, but I find myself being much more productive in computer because of the color. Like drawing itself, I don't really care. But I really like the option, like the digital parts of like I can scale things, flip them easily and so on, so I really enjoy. I found myself that I'm better, I create better art faster in a digital media. Also it's good for my posture because when I draw I'm like really stick to the paper, like super close. Not good for health. Good question. I'm trying to make this fit a bit more beautiful. Again, maybe the feet will get hidden later because of the picnic blanket will have folds from the weight and from the leaves below it. Yeah, so I think these are the characters. This is pretty much it. Because the arm of the girl will have the belt of the guy would go around here, I guess. Something like that. Okay. I'll work in colors in another moment. So for now we'll already go into animation. Or we'll draw the static elements. Use like this color coding to help me know like inks and so on. So this thing should come from, a second, thank you, you're welcome. This should come from, everything's working fine. Yeah, I thought we've lost some people, most likely from these issues with the connection. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm looking for, is this the, yeah, this is it. No, but this is not the finished one where I have the, so hold for a moment, let me show you this one I'm working on. Okay, so here's the guy. Oh, so I had it open already. So we will be using this bucket as a reference, blueberry bucket. And I'll just go like directly and paint it. In this case, I think it will go dark ink. Will fit it so much better. Doesn't have to be super perfect. Mixing. It has to match the level of detail of the other things. Also in this art. Sorry, I got a bit silent because of the focus I just made. Always welcome to questions. Oh, there's something? No? Yes? William, hello. Nice to meet you, William, on YouTube. I'm seeing less comments and less action on Twitch. I'll present myself again because it's past some time, and especially now that we're trying with two stream places. Okay, so hello again. My name is Mar and I founded an animation company in Japan. I've been living in Tokyo for 6 years. The company is new, but basically we're getting commissions, and on Wednesdays I'm streaming them. Until now I've been streaming my progress and the team's progress through YouTube, but now we're also trying on Twitch for the first time. That's why today I look a bit more nervous, because I'm checking the settings and everything that should be working well. And we're also doing this big piece, which will be seen with like various animated loops. We'll have like a mag, smoke, we'll have like the hair will blow with the air and so on. So we'll have like a little animation. Oh, I just noticed something I forgot. Let me make a note. And yeah, so welcome here. You can ask me things, but mostly I'm just like chilling with you in the chat. I know I may not be super proactive when I'm doing a stream, so it's more for you. You can ask me things, so it's more like a tutorial, can be about other topics. And yeah, feel free to stay around, and nice to meet you. Let me see the chat. We're having a bit more activity on YouTube. Spherical, yes, it's hard to have a good posture when you are drawing or reading or knitting. Just thinking about it makes my neck hurt a little bit. Yeah, I mean, as a kid, I think that comes from when I was a kid actually. Before anyone noticed, I could benefit from glasses. I really was really close to the paper, and it got into a habit. Even if I see well from far behind, I really go super close to the paper. Something I actually do is, you know, see now I'm sitting on a normal spinning chair, But in many streams on many days, or depending on the time of the day, I sit on a bouncing ball, like a yoga ball thingy, and that forces me to move a bit my body and also get into a better posture. So that's a suggestion you may want to try if you find yourself in this position. I would rather have a standing desk, to be honest, directly, but it's not an option right now. So I found this other solution. So it's not mine, it's from my other job. Right now I'm working as a part-timer somewhere else while I'm also making animations. That's my double hustle right now. Dun dun. Is it true, okay, question in YouTube, is it true that Japanese people eat fish for breakfast? Yeah, some does. Actually, I do sometimes. I mean, I eat like fish or veggies or rice or stuff. I don't usually like cereals or other things that are more usual in Western cultures. So yeah, that's correct. I mean, it's more that, I mean, if you see the animation and you see like especially traditional, so on, you will see like the set with like the rice, the fish, miso soup, and some pickles, some vegetables. That's not super usual, but maybe they will grab an onigiri, which is like a rice ball, and inside it may have, it can have like some algae, it may have fish, it may have fermented beans like natto, something I don't especially like, but people say it. And then I'm happy for them, so they can enjoy it, and they're super cheap, but they don't necessarily. But yeah, I'm pretty much fine with eating fish in breakfast. Trying to write a bit less detail. So let's set the roundness. I'm about to sing, and if I sing, I will end up singing the soundtrack of Animal Crossing. That's what it's in my head right now. Meow's drawing on the computer isn't good for my health too. I'd better stop drawing. I mean, it all has... I'm not saying that in the computer is healthier, it's just better for my neck. Is it better for my eyes though? I wouldn't be so sure. Okay, this makes no sense. Starting to struggle here, but I'll just let it go. It's not the most important piece. See, if this was hair, I would be fighting for it like crazy, even if I know that it's not a priority. But with a bucket, I know that we will not like super focus on it. We just need to recognize it's the same. That's all. And of course, I'm painting this area, but in the end, just like simplify a bit. Mm-hmm. Okay, an orange or a tangerine. This will be beautiful. Don't forget to blink. Yes, yes, indeed. Blinking, even water drops. Going outside and see like things far away, like go walk, is great. And when I say walk, is walk and see around. It's not wall like stick on your phone. It's not the same. For your eyes, it will not be much different. It could actually be worse. Don't overwork your eyes. Saying that as a reminder for myself too. Next, so yeah, we'll just separate things on elements in case I want to move them later. Ugh, spelling. Baguette. We're getting closer to 1 hour of stream. Most likely we'll have a couple hours today or closer there. Like 1 hour and a half is what I usually do. And then I don't know what I was saying. Yeah. I may take a excuse me, a break soon. I tried longer streams before, but it gets me very tired. And I still have a lot to do today. So it's better to have one weekly, consistent, full of energy than like just make it super long and then I have to catch up with the art itself. Andy, hello, nice to have you there. Connector, hello. Please, can we keep the chat in English so everyone can understand? I don't know Spanish, but that's not the point right now. I know Spanish, Catalan, Japanese, and English. I mean, fluent Japanese, but some topics and some kanjis, I will not remember them anymore. Okay. So, just for our new people joining, here's what we're creating. We're adding the elements in the back and so on. Like the extra elements. Of this illustration, this will be all animated, but right now we're just creating, like inking the static elements. Maybe I can't link well like normal people. Well, define normal, right? People working computers links might much less say studies that I never actually read the studies, but that's what I heard. So that's the blueberries. Let me see that the size makes sense. These are huge blueberries. Good that I check. So the top ones first. Maybe they're too small now. Should be fine. So you will see that I'm using a very sharp pencil and looks pixelated, but in the end it will not look like this. I use a filter that turns everything into super smooth. We're just using this right now so then we can paint things easy later. Okay, next would be the shoes. So taking out her feet size, which by the way I forgot to add something before. There you go. The socks. The socks and the other feet. She has another feet. Ah, poor thing. The leg. We just forget one leg. By the way, poor girl. Aw. Okay. The Vanish asks on YouTube software. I'm guessing asking for the software I'm using right now. I'm using Clip Studio Paint X, EX. You can see it right here. Again, welcome to everyone new. Thank you for joining us. Having a fun time chilling while I'm creating animation from one of our projects. Let's keep this guy here so people can see a bit of what's the final level we'll get to. But actually, meanwhile, I'll take a break of around 5 minutes. The stream will say 10, but actually 5 minutes, and I will be back. So have fun. You can keep chatting around, and you'll have me back very, very soon. I lost the screen of the chat. There you go. Right, so see you very soon. I'll be back. Hello, I'm back. Present myself in case there's someone new. My name is Maru and I am the founder of an animation studio here in Tokyo. I'm a bit nervous today because we're streaming in two places at the same time. I'm used to it on YouTube, but we're also streaming on Twitch. And you will see how we create, like today you'll see how we create one of our commissions, which is a love scene. I'm right now drawing some of the static elements of the scene, the characters and so on. And then I'll have to start creating the loops. I don't know how far we'll go today. Of course, I have to work off screen, like off live stream as well. So every week we're working on something different. But we'll see how far we're going today. I've been streaming already for around 1 hour and most likely we'll go another 30 minutes at least. We should be live. So we'll see. Let me see the chat, everyone. So we see that there's more action in the YouTube chat about meows. I hope you're fine, and if you need surgery, I hope you can take it. Talking about his eyes and blinking. So, as always, anyone who has questions about what I'm creating, how I create it, or live in Japan, wherever, you can feel free to ask anything, really. And if it's something I feel comfortable explaining, I will. I certainly have no problem about explaining my process. So feel free, just feel free. Before I forget, I need to take out this was a memo, so I didn't forget to add something here. And I think we said that now I would work on the shoes. Right? So we'll have to sketch this. Shoes look too big. Starting to have like a big mess of layers, so this is most likely at the back. Oh, by the way, we have to also ink that thermos thingy. Important element for the story, since I mean, if you've seen the first scene I was animating, you will know why this little thing is important. It's a love cute story. I love this. Lately I was animating, as I said, musical videos and other clips that were nice and with nice messages, but still quite dramatic or more vague in the meaning, except when they do put them into context. And this is more of my idea from scratch with less constrictions, although this work for a client, but I could put all this love into it and romance. It's something I really look forward to do. Even my comic is important. Even for my comic, it's romance is a big part of it, but we haven't gotten to a point where I can draw it yet, so woohoo! Nice. As a thermos cap thingy. Or actually, should we? Let me do something. So I like how this looks, but maybe it's not how it should be. Oh, everything's fine. If you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, and you could say something in the chat, it will help me know that everything's working. Especially today, since we're testing new things. Sometimes it seems to be lagging. I want to know that the internet is fine. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's working well right now in the restream place, but it is working well on Twitch. No, it is not working well on Twitch. Oh. Ah. Huh. Oh dear. Oh well. Guess I'll keep going. I'm always recording what I'm doing, like locally in my computer, but it's a hassle to put it up and then people find the same video and so on. I mean, if you follow me on YouTube, if you follow me on Twitch, most likely everything should be a hole in there. I mean, on Twitch I cannot re-upload videos, I think, but at least on YouTube you will see the full thing later, most likely. Fingers crossed. So yeah, okay, it seems that we're back up. Seem to be back up. Good. What's the next? It doesn't seem like it's working well. Do I have a limit of streaming time or something? Oops. I'm doing like classic. Ah! Okay, I think we went offline. I don't think we're live. What? Why? How? Yeah. I'm back online, I think. True. Okay. Please tell me whether it's on Twitch or on YouTube. Can you see a star on the screen? I don't think it's working. Okay, yes, okay. Okay, we're back in. And the restaurant chef just blocked. How? Yeah, I got logged out. How can it not be work? How can I be logged out and it is working at the same time? Okay, so everyone's seeing the star now. It means it's working because I created it after all this mess. So let's continue. I will keep drawing the shoes. For everyone on Twitch, I'm relying on some messages on the chat on YouTube. We're restreaming. Especially if you're new, don't be confused. I'm alone. If that makes sense. I mean, I am in my room, but we're engaging with others as well. Good. It's good that it's working now. Yeah, it does look like it's working on YouTube at least. There's just a lot of lag. A lot. Huh, very odd. Keep painting for a while while things keep working their way out. Yeah, it seems that it's working now. Okay. Stars, good. So these will be the shoes for the girl. It will be like this, like classic Japanese style squared, like rectangle shoes. If you've been in Japan, you have seen them. I think this one is too thick. So how does this look like compared to the girl? Good. Maybe it could have a cute design. And then the shoes for the guy. Well, che vento baku. Vento baku is the lunchbox, let's say. No, it's shoes. It will be shoes next to the blanket. Our stream. It's very, very odd. Right, I don't think this is working, so maybe I'm really talking to no one right now, but we'll stop because of all these issues we're having. Still, I'm happy that it worked so well for so long. This restream of YouTube and Twitch stream at the same time. I'll finally try again. I really want to try again. Try to figure out what's been going on right now. I think it was a connection issue. So basically we've been drawing. Let me see. No, it seems like it's working. I don't even know. But in case I'm not talking alone. So this is what we've created. We've been inking these guys, this couple looking at the sunset, a beautiful background by Slash Beyond Art. And next thing will be I'll have to animate like smoke, their hair and things like that. It'll look really romantic. I really look forward to this in a finished version. And I hope you had fun as well. If you have questions, go ahead. You should be able to see, especially if you're on YouTube, you have a description. In the description you have various links to Patreon, where I post everything I post around online. I also post it on Patreon, like for free content, like articles, the fact that we're streaming online, the fact like illustrations, sketches and so on. And then there's of course, like if you wanna support the team, you can like pay for like paid content and you get like rewards. There's also like other links. If you are on Twitch and you're curious about my animation, you could consider checking my YouTube as well and see like how we actually animate, like how these things look in the end. My studio was started actually early this year, so we don't have a lot public. So we've worked a lot, but lots of it is still not public because we work for clients and some clients have not released yet the thing. But it's a lot on the production, and there's other things that are older that are online. I hope you like that. And oh, it seems that yeah, I'm fine, so maybe I was not talking alone. This is so interesting. Oh well, it seems that in YouTube it's working, it's not working on Twitch right now, so yeah. I mean, I will try again because it worked really well for a full hour. So definitely, and sometimes we still have issues on YouTube anyway. So it's not that we're having more issues than normally than we would have. So yeah, we'll keep it at that. Thank you very much for your likes, for your support, for helping me check if Twitch was working. Thank you very much for yeah, like staying active on the chat. It really helps. I mean, it's the fun thing, right? Like to keep it social. That's also why I was trying Twitch, because we could have like more friends as well. Seeing and enjoying this and doing this together. I'm an extrovert, not always doing super well by the fact of working from home all the time. The team is international, so they're all working in different parts of the world. So yeah, thank you to friends to the system that we're using. So thank you, really thank you. I think that's it. Any other thing you want to say from me? Check the channel where you're checking now. Check our link, or I think that's all. See you in the next one, most likely next Wednesday. And have a very nice day, evening, afternoon, whatever it is. And now you'll see how I try to disconnect. Maybe it works. Let me say some things in the chat first before the chats disappear. Okay.